Hey guys, so I am officially starting my Halloween series here on my channel and I am so excited. I originally was going to do this at the beginning of the month, but I spontaneously went to New York and then I got sick. But that's okay because I'm not going to lower down the videos that I'm putting out that I had originally planned. I'm still going to put them out there. You're just going to get them at a faster rate. So I thought that I would start this whole series off with a Candyland inspired video because I just figure what better thing to do for Halloween because you get candy on Halloween, you know what I mean? And I've always wanted to do some kind of look where you incorporate candy into the makeup. So I don't have the sprinkles on my lips right now just because it would be impossible to talk. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, be sure to thumbs it up and share it with your friends because then they can get some inspiration for Halloween looks as well. And I do have a plethora of videos that I put out last year and the year before that I think that you guys will really like as well. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy this video and let's get started. Alright, I am so excited to get started. So I am using the Jouer Mattifying Anti-Blemish Primer and I'm just putting it all over my face because I'm going to be starting with the face today. And I'm using this Ultra HD foundation from Makeup Forever and this dome-shaped brush from Crown. I do have a full in-depth video on my review on this foundation and on a full coverage foundation routine. So make sure to check those out if you are interested. Now I'm taking an oldie but a goodie. This is the Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC and I'm just blending it in with this C450 brush from Crown Brush and I'm blending it all over the under eye area as well as over the lid because it's going to help prime for my eyeshadow. Then I'm going to contour. I do have a full in-depth video on how I do this. I will link it down below, but I'm just going to kind of show you the basic steps here. I'm using the Almond foundation stick from Bobbi Brown and blending it in with this Crown brush. Moving on to the eyes, I am going to prime even more. I'm using the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC and I'm putting it all over my eye area because you do not want this to go anywhere, especially if you're going out. Then I'm going in with the star of the show, and this is the 35 color matte eyeshadow palette from Crown. And I'm starting with this light pink shade, and on this fluffy brush, I believe it is the C441 blending crease brush, and I'm putting this into the inner part of that crease and then on the lower outer part of the under eye area. Then I'm going to deepen it up with this brighter pink. Again, when you start light to dark, you are going to give yourself some dimension. So even though we're working with brighter colors and not neutrals, it's the same exact thing. On that same blending brush, I'm going to take M928 from Makeup Forever and deepen it up even more, but be careful because this is a super deep pigmented purple and you don't want to go overboard. Then on a teeny tiny brush, I'm also going to put this on the bottom lash line, focusing it mainly on the outer corner, and then I just decided to put it on the inner corner as well, and then don't forget to blend it out. I'm using some of that pink shade to help blend it out and even bring it down really low, and I am liking how it's looking. Now I'm going to give myself kind of a half cut crease. I have a full video on how I do this, so make sure you check that one out for more in-depth details on how I do this. But I'm using that M928 color from Makeup Forever and an angled brush from Crown, and I'm just creating this line into the crease, only halfway though. And then I'm just blending it out with the hot pink shade that we used before and just blending out this color so it should fade very nicely. You can use pencil brushes, you can use blending brushes, just get it blended out. Then I'm using this yellow Inglot gel liner and with a 242 brush from MAC, I'm just putting this all over the lid area. Make sure you use a synthetic brush. And then I'm using a 239 brush from MAC and I'm using a matte yellow from that eyeshadow palette. And I'm just going to cover up all of that gel liner that we put all over the lid. You really want to make sure you do use that gel liner just so that this goes on super pigmented. Then I'm using my pencil brush and I'm just kind of diffusing that edge a little bit more. For my eyeliner, I'm using this Crown brush to create the liner. I have a full in-depth video on how I do this, but I'm using the black Inglot gel liner because it is my all-time favorite. I'm going to coat my lashes with some mascara. This is L'Oreal mascara, I believe. And then I'm applying some new lashes from the brand Alicia Monet Beauty, and they are so beautiful. They look a lot like Dial Me Up from Velour. They're just spiky and just dramatic and I love them. Then I'm going to intensify the pink on the bottom. And then for the fun part, I am putting glitter glue from Too Faced on the bottom, I don't know, eye area, and then I'm covering it up with some glitter. This purple glitter is from the brand Lit Cosmetics, and I got this when I worked at Sephora, and I'm just basically just popping this all under that eye area. It's gonna go like really dark at the lash line and then just kind of like melt down. So then I'm taking this hot pink with like silver reflex glitter from the brand Glitter Injections, which is one of my favorite glitter companies ever. And I'm just pretty much just blending these two together, but you want it to go from purple to pink and just kind of fade down your face. Moving back to the face, I am applying some blush. This is, I think it's called Peony Petal from MAC, and I'm using this blush brush from Crown Brush, and I'm just applying this to the cheek area and a little bit to balance out the face. Here I was debating what I wanted to do with my eyebrows, and I wanted to put nerds on them, but then I ate all the nerds, so we didn't end up doing that. So while I was still debating what to do with my eyebrows, I decided to kind of intensify the rest of the face. So I'm using some of that hot pink shade on that C441 brush from Crown, and I'm just putting some of that pink in all of the contour areas, and then I'm going to intensify it even more with this purple from that same palette and just intensify it even more. Just make it pink and purple and all that kind of stuff. Then I'm highlighting with this highlighter brush from Crown, and I think that I used Nylon eyeshadow from MAC. I might have used Shroom from MAC. I honestly don't even remember. I just know it was an eyeshadow in my eyeshadow palette, but it really doesn't matter. Highlight with whatever you want. So I finally decided what I want to do with my eyebrows, and with an angled brush, I'm just working that M928 color from Makeup Forever into the outer part of my eyebrow. And then on the inner part with that same blending brush from Crown, I'm just taking some of that hot pink and making sure it's really buffed out and pink in the inner part of the eyebrow. Moving on to the lips, I'm using Shock Value lip liner from MAC, and I'm putting it all over the lip area. And then I'm covering it up with this lip pencil from NARS in the color U. It's like a hot pink with a shine to it. I love this color. And then I'm going to top it off with the Nicole lip gloss from Buxom so that it's really shiny and also very sticky, because I'm going to put some sprinkles in my hand and dip my lips into my hand. This was a lot harder than it looks, but now that you got the sprinkles on, your look is complete. Alright you guys, that completes everything for this makeup look. Let me know what you guys want to see next down below in the comment section. And make sure you share this with your friends so that they can check out the video as well. And don't forget to check out my videos from last year. And yeah, thumbs up this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye! Gross!